mentioned the run good value. There you see the front half of the Lodge Mahal. A lot happening today. 2 tournaments. The big one is winding up. 10K up top on the big one. Had 38,000 in the prize pool. We guaranteed 20. Doubled it. 38K. And then the nightly tournament also going on. Jay-Win with ace-queen offsuit. Raises it on up to 300. Fabio gets out of the way, as does Bart and Bones.
Can't forget about that 500K guarantee Thanksgiving week as well.
Yeah.
I-35 Cup with the Rounders Card Club in San Antonio. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. 2 flights at both clubs.
Noon and 6, both those flights, all those days.
And then day 2 will be on Sunday at both clubs. Well, let's pause as we have a hand here brewing. Jacks, ace, king, and ace, queen. Jay-Win raises it up to 300. Called by Boots with the hooks. And Justin here, UTG, in the straddle, says new price to play poker, makes it 1,400, 1,500. Puts Jay-Win in an interesting spot, stuck in the middle between Boots and Big Tony. Jay-Win trying to count Justin's chips there. Doesn't want to just kind of flat this and have a potential back raise from Big Tony or Boots. Thinking we're going to see a 4-bet or fold here from Jay-Win, but he just goes for the call.
If you freeze, just refresh.
Don't see Big Tony folding or Boots folding, so I think we're going to go 4-way after Jay-Win flats there. But no, Big Tony gets out of the way. Boots definitely not folding here. He might be going for the 4-bet. Just counting. Could be counting his purples. Trying to figure out what his stack depth is like here. Puts the plums back on the stack.
Takes them back off. I think he's going to raise.
I thought we were going to go 4-way to a flop there after Jay-Win just flatted, but Tony did not want to call there with 10-9. Tony usually calls those hands. Boots taking a lot of time here pre. I think he's going through all the options, and he just flats, so we're going to go 3-way. 5K in the middle. Boots in good shape here as both Justin and Jay-Win holding the ace. Needs to fade the king or the queen.
Flop comes ace, deuce, 3, and both players hit their ace. Justin in the lead, makes a nice little bet here. Looks like 750 is the bet. Over to Jay-Win, who also hit his ace with a decent kicker. Jay-Win has to think he's probably pretty good here.
Jay-Win's at least going to continue. Small down bet here from Justin.
He raises.
Jay-Win raises it up, wants to see where he's at right now.
Those yellow chips, bananas, are worth 1,000, and Boots gets out of the way when the ace hits the board.
Wonder how Justin's going to play this here. If he's just going to flat this and hope Jay-Win puts it in on the turn, or will the raise come in right now? Not many draws on this board. A jam would look pretty strong here. If you think ace-queen is going to call you, then do it. But it looks like Justin going just for the flat call here, laying a little bit of rope for Jay-Win. I anticipate a check from Justin and then just a rip from Jay-Win because Justin doesn't have that much more behind. Stack to pot ratio here. Less than half of what's in the pot there. Jay-Win might be fearful of pocket kings, though.
Yeah.
So a little bit of an action killer there on the turn.
Check,
goes check, check. Not the card that Justin wanted to see.
Queen would be disaster. 4. Neither player worried about the 5 ball for the straight.
Jay-Win blocking aces, blocking queens. Probably putting Justin on a hand like kings. He wants to continue here. 5 gets there, the wheel gets there, but I'd like to see Justin rip it, and he does indeed rip it there, and you see the displeasure on Jaywin's face. Makes the call too much in there, and ace-king is good.
Wow. Jaywin calls with his ace-queen. 2 pair for Justin, and he's going to double up, and with the big smile in the 5 seat.
Big hand there for Justin, full double. Well played. Thought maybe that king would kill his action, but too much in that pot for Jaywin to let it go there. You could just tell Jaywin hated it, didn't like it, thought it was probably no good, but we'll pay it off, and a full double for the 5 seat and a big smile on his face.
$17,400 pot. Yeah, let's continue telling about the I-35 Cup. It's Thanksgiving week. It's between 2 clubs, Rounders in San Antonio and the Lodge here in Round Rock. Both clubs will have 2 flights on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, noon and 6 p.m. It's a $500 buy-in, 30-minute levels. We're guaranteeing $500K in the prize pool. It's going to go way over that with that many opportunities. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. We will not have any flights on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. Both clubs will play day 2 at their respective clubs on Sunday at 2, and they'll play down to 9 players. Once 9 players are had at both clubs, they'll stop play that day. We'll come back on Monday. The final 18 will enter the Lodge at 2 p.m., and we'll play down to a final table. The final table will be streamed live from start to finish here at the Lodge Mahal. That is a $500 buy-in, 30-minute levels during Thanksgiving week while people in your family are shopping. On to the next hand.
I'm just waiting. And Viper.
There he is, Viper down
on the list.
I love it.
Viper now live and ready to fly.
Wait a sec. Is that Viper is actually on his jacket? Engraved? Embroidered? Right on the jacket, Viper.
Calm down, Rick. Now you're seeing things. Worried about you. Need to get you an optometrist stat.
I think we're going to see a lot more of Viper. He seems to like playing in these games. And we like having him. Jaywin folds. Over to Bart Hansen. Looks down at ace-queen offsuit. 250 to call. He's going to at least call this. May put in a little raise here. Nope, just going to call. Bones comes along with 3-4 suited. Back over to Trey with Big Slick. He was the original raiser, and he hits his king. All diamonds, though. Nobody with a diamond.
Yeah, C-bet here likely to take it down. But he's setting a little bit of a trap, electing for some pot control. Now lets Bart catch up with hitting an ace, so a nice check back there on the flop. Might make Trey some additional monies. Don't see him checking twice after it gets all the way around to him again. So he reaches for some chips. Fires out 700. A nice sizing puts Bart in a tough spot with Bones behind and 3 diamonds on this board. But he's going to reach for calling chips, makes that call. So working to perfection is Trey's plan here. Diamond might kill the action. It's the 7 of spades. That will not kill the action. Trey will continue to bet here. What will he come with now? I think he might go with something like, 16 to 1800, something like that. Fires in 1600 on the head there. Puts Bart in a tough spot, rubbing the belly. We have Santa Claus Bart back. Shaking his head here. Nothing to do but call or fold, and Bart doesn't like it. 1 pair, ace, queen kicker, very solid.
He's going to lay it down here.
Leaning towards a laydown, looks like.
Well, there's diamonds out there.
Now reaching the chips there, shaking his head. Gut tells him to fold.
Trey say, please call, please call, please call.
And Bart's going to make that call. So well played there, Trey. The check back on the flop makes him an additional close to $2,500 there after the ace hits both players on the turn. And Trey gets value on turn and river, and he is officially on fire.
He's playing so well tonight. Really well. He's zigging well he should be zigging. And kudos to him. Shout out to him. He's really playing well tonight. There you see the Lodge Mahal, the front half of the room. Slick's room right up there. Lots going on. It's just a fun time on a Saturday night.